So this exercise is it's ideally to bring a little bit of strength into the toe adductors, especially if you've got bunions, which would mean if the toe, just like mine, is starting to turn inwards. This exercise is going to help teach the toe to have a little bit of strength at a more straight angle with the rest of the foot. So I'm going to place a circular resistance band around the toe on one foot and then around the ball of the foot on the other foot. So here we're just using it as an anchor. You're going to have a little bit of tension on the band, but not so much that it's pulling the toe too far this way. We just want the toe to be now like in line rather than slightly turned in. And then we lift the toe up and then press the big toe to the ground. Lift the toe, press the big toe down. Now if you can, just move the big toe without the other toes lifting, then do so. But if the other toes are lifting as well, that's okay. And then slowly, like when you've got a little bit more control in the muscles in the foot, you can then try and keep each toe down individually and only lift. She says, only lift the big toe up and down. So here we're just teaching it to then move in a straighter plane of motion rather than move up and down at a slightly turned in position. And it's helpful to lift up for a second, press down for a second, lift up for a second, press down for a second, so we have control over the whole movement. And it's not just momentum and maybe even the rest of the foot helping. So we just want to really try and isolate the muscles that lift and lower the toe. If it gets a little bit easier, you can then slide the foot away. And then if you get really good at it, then the toe can then lift up and down in its straightest plane of motion. And without the band, you can almost feel the muscles around the arch of the foot, then helping, actually working to lift and lower. But you can then attach the resistance band away on the opposite direction and then try and move the toe laterally in and down to work on the strength even more. But I'm not quite there yet. And that band's a little bit too thick for me right now.